So for those who haven't done the gyrokinesis kind of routine, just follow along. There are verbal instructions. It's kind of like Simon Says, and it's repetitious movements. If any of the movements are difficult or uncomfortable, just wait till we do the next movement. But it's not too taxing. It says taxing as you want to make it. So anyway, we're going to start it in by sitting up nice and tall. We're going to let our shoulders stay low and soft, and we're going to bring our hands together just to bring some energy up. We want to breathe nice and fully from our abdomen. Nice tall spine and nice soft shoulders. And then we're going to let our palms separate one from the other. Like that, we're looking for a little sensation, a little something in between, and let them drift back together again. At your own pace, let them separate, and let them come back together once again. Let's still keep our shoulders nice and soft. Breathe nice and fully from down low. We're going to let our palms aim down towards Mother Earth. Let them move a little bit in that direction. And again, looking for a little something, a little sensation in the palms. And breathe. Then we're going to let our palms aim up towards the sky. We're going to reach up, but we're going to keep our shoulders down, anchored down, and we're going to rotate through the spine, bringing our arms around, around, and around, and exhale. Then come back again, all the way around in the other direction. Let's go back in the first direction again. And switch. Let's switch again. One more time in each direction, exhaling. And the last one, going back the other way. Let's come back, circle our wrists around a little bit. We're going to let our hands drop slowly down, bringing our fingertips onto our closed eyes. We want to take our fingertips and stimulate the muscles around the eye. Nice, gentle attention to those muscles, and breathe. Then we'll let the fingertips go onto the inner corners of the eye. And to the outer corners of the eye. And we'll let our fingertips go up onto the eyebrows. We'll start in the center of the face and slowly work our way out toward the sides. And then the fingertips travel up onto the forehead. Let's get a little pressure on all areas of the forehead. And breathe. Let's let the fingertips go onto the temple area, releasing any tension we have stored there. And then in front of the ears, to the top of the jaw, and let the jaw move a little bit as we work on those muscles. And we'll make our way slowly down through the jaw, all the way down, ending up at the chin. Okay. Then we're going to take our fingertips and we're going to pull down over the sinuses. And let's take our fingers, we're going to take a hold of the outer ear, and we're going to pull outwards on the ears. And breathe. Let's take our fingertips and pinch the rims of the ears all the way around. And then we're going to take that little flap of skin by the ears and we're going to pop our ears open several times. Next, we'll take our fingertips onto the scalp. Different parts of the scalp, we're going to just loosen everything up. Let's let our fingertips go to the back of the head. We'll let our head drop forwards a little bit. Let's go to the base of the skull. And then further down onto the muscles of the neck. Let's get some firm pressure on those muscles. And breathe. And we'll make our way downwards through the neck. All the way down to the base of the neck. And next, let's lock our fingers together behind our heads. We're going to keep our chin tucked down, our head dropping forwards. And let's let our elbows hang loosely downwards. We're going to curve our neck forwards and down as far as it will comfortably go. And then we're going to curl forwards with our upper back, bringing our upper body slowly downwards, downwards, and downwards. And then the mid-back also, we're going to flex forwards as our upper body goes slowly down towards our thighs. We'll flex our low back, letting our upper body go as far as we can comfortably go downwards towards our thighs. And breathe. Let the shoulders stay soft and relaxed. Next, we'll come out of the flexed position by slowly straightening up the low back. Nice and slow, easy. Bringing the upper body slowly upwards again. And then the mid-back, let's straighten that up. That will bring our head and shoulders up higher. We'll let our elbows drop off to the sides. And let's turn our faces up towards the sky. Open up the front of the body. And arch the spine back the other way as much as we can comfortably do. And breathe. Let's come out of the arching position, making our spine nice and tall, 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 tall. And we'll let our arms come back and rest for a moment. Next, we're going to bring our hands together. We're going to open up the chest area by thumping underneath the collarbones. A little thumping, a little tapping underneath there. And let's go up and down in the center a few times. Then we're going to take one hand and we're going to reach underneath the arm there and the underarm on one side. We're going to stimulate in there. Loosen up any tightness we carry around there. And then we're going to switch over to the other side. Same thing. Then we're going to take all of our fingertips. We're going to reach up underneath the ribs in the front. We'll take a breath, and as we exhale, we'll pull up. And the second time, let's go out to the sides a little farther. Exhale and pull up. And one more time, out to the sides. Up and exhale. And we're going to take our fingertips and get some pressure, some gentle pressure into the abdomen. We want to stimulate the internal organs a little bit, all different parts of the abdomen. And breathe. And let's sit up nice and tall, and we're going to tap on all different parts of the abdomen. And let's brush gently down in center. Okay, good. Next, we're going to sit forwards in our seats a little bit, make a space between your back and the back of your chair. We'll drop our knees inwards. We're going to make our back round, and we'll take our hands and loosen up the muscles next to the spine. We're going to thump against the back, as low as the sacrum at the bottom, and then see how far up you can get next to the spine. Up and down a few times. Let's thump at the bottom against the sacrum. And then on the sides of the sacrum, a little farther out. And then we're going to swing our arms so that our hands go into the hip muscles. And breathe. And let's let our hands go down the outsides of the thighs. We're going to shake them loose. And then down the front of the thighs. Then down the inner thighs. And the backs of the thighs. And let's keep thumping, but over the knees next. And onto one calf. And then the other calf. Okay, let's put that foot down, and we're going to stretch the ankles next. Let's turn our feet inwards to stretch the outer ankle. Lean a little body weight down through the ankles so you feel a stretch down in there. And let's turn the feet the other way to stretch the inner ankle. Then we'll tuck our toes down. We'll stretch the front of the foot and ankle. And let's do each of those directions once again. The outer ankle. And then the inner ankle. And let's stretch the front once more. And we'll plant our feet, and we're going to take our fingers one by one. Stretch them out to full length. Pull them out to full length. And breathe. Right, when you're finished with that, we're going to open up the spaces in between the fingers. And then we're going to take our hands and just move the bones around a little bit. Let's take our fingers and shake them out. We'll add the wrists. Breathe. at the elbows and the shoulders and the whole upper body, and breathe. And relax again. Okay. Next, we're going to tip the pelvis. Let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring our hands in front of the lower abdomen, and we'll take a breath in, let the pelvis tip forwards, and exhale. Then come back again, breathe in, tip back, and exhale. Come back and breathe, tip forwards, come back, tip backwards, and forwards, and back, exhaling in each direction. Come back and breathe, tip forwards, and back. Keep the upper body soft and relaxed. Breathe and tip forwards, and back, and forwards, and back. We're going to add the arms. Still tip your pelvis forwards, but let the arms drift forwards too. And then back again. It's a nice soft movement forwards and back. The primary movement is still in the pelvis, tipping the pelvis. And back. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. Forward. Now as we come back, we're going to let the hands come up behind the ears. And let's take a big breath in. We're going to arch the spine. Forwards and down, 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 down. Go between your knees. Exhale, then round your back up. Let the hands come up behind the ears again and take a big breath. And again, arching. Forwards and down, 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 down. Touch the floor if you can. Exhale and round the back up once again. The hands come up behind the ears as we breathe. Forwards and down, exhaling. And round the back up again. Let's do 2 more of these. Breathe in. And arching will come forwards and down, 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 down. Touch the floor. Exhale and round the back up for the last one. Breathe in. Arch forwards and down, 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 down. Exhale. And we'll just come back up to a sitting position next. Okay. Let's bring our hands together and send them up behind our heads. We're going to take a breath in. Then we're going to curl forwards and down, 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 and exhale. Then come back up again. Take a nice big breath. We're going to arch straight back and exhale. And let's let our shoulders rotate off to the right. Take a breath in. We're going to curl forwards and down towards that right knee and exhale. Come back up again, breathe in. Keep your shoulders rotated as you arch straight back and exhale. Then face forwards once again. Breathe, curl forwards and down and exhale. Come back up again, breathe in, arch straight back and exhale. Then let the shoulders rotate to the left. Breathe in. Curl forwards and down towards that left knee and exhale. Come back up again, breathe in. Shoulders still rotated, arch back and exhale. Then face forwards for the last one. Breathe in, curl forwards and down and exhale. Let's come back up again and let the arms rest for a moment. Let the hands rest on the thighs. We're going to keep the spine nice and tall. We're going to let our hands slide forwards and back on our thighs. And breathe. And we're going to let our shoulders participate in that movement forwards and back. Then we're going to let the spine also participate by rotating in one direction and the other at your own pace. And let's let the head rotate. Let's try to look behind our seat as we go one side and the next. And let's pause for a moment. We're going to hold against one inner knee. We're going to push against that inner knee to bring us all the way around the other way. And exhale. Then come back. Hold the other inner knee. Push yourself around the other way. And exhale. And switch. Keep the spine nice and tall. Let's switch again. And switch one more time in each direction. And last one, going the other way. Okay, let's come back to the front. Next, we're going to keep our upper body nice and soft and relaxed. We're going to use muscles down low. We're going to push our bellies off to one side, then off to the other side. The first side and the second side. You can do this at your own pace, at your own rhythm. Shoulders stay soft and relaxed. You're just pushing the belly to the side. See if you can exhale in each direction. You should feel the weight of your body going through the sit bone on that side. Now that we've done a few, let's push the belly a little farther, make it travel a little farther to the side. And then we're going to let the ribs follow the movement of the belly to the side. First the belly goes, then the ribs follow. The shoulders and the neck stay nice and soft. Let's do one more time in each direction, exhaling. Last one. And then we'll come back to our starting position. And we're going to bring one ear down towards the shoulder. We'll tuck our head under an imaginary bar that's there, and then scoop up on the other side. On the other side, tuck the head under. Exhale and scoop up at your own pace. Tuck under, feel the neck stretching on the side, and then come back up. And let's do one more time on each side of this one. Tuck the head down, exhale and scoop up. And on the other side, last one, under and scoop up. Next, we're going to let our knees aim straight forwards, and we're going to take our right hand up, and we're going to take a breath in, and we'll send that hand underneath the thighs as we exhale. Then come back up again. Breathe in. Left hand goes under and exhale. Come back up. Breathe again. Right hand under. Come back up. Breathe in. Left hand under. And switch. See if you can go just sideways, not forwards, with your upper body. And switch. Left hand under. And switch. Exhale, and switch, left hand under. Now we're going to add the other arm, the other hand going up over us. One hand underneath our feet or thighs, the other hand up above us. And There we go. Switch. And switch again. Exhale. Feel the ribs open up. And switch again. Exhale. And switch. And switch. Let's do one more time on each side and reach way over with that upper hand. Reach way over, 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 over. Come back again for the last one. Reach way over the other way. And come back once again. Okay. Next we're going to sit up nice and tall. We'll hold on to our knees. And we're going to move the solar plexus. And we're going to pull that part forwards. Then we'll send it off to one side, towards the back, and the other side. To the front, and the side, back, and side. Front, and side, back, and side. Front, and side, back, and side. Let's change direction. Front, side, back, and side. Front, side, back, and side. Front, side, back, and side. We're going to change direction once again. We're going to do a circular movement this time. Instead of 4 directions, a nice circular movement with the middle part of our bodies. See if you can make that part move more than any other part, meaning your shoulders. Move your belly the most. And breathe. And let's change direction, go back the other way with a nice circular movement. And let's come back to our starting position once again. Okay, let's bring our hands together once again. We're going to aim our palms downwards. Let's take a breath in. Push our palms out, make the mid-back round, and all the way round, 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 and exhale. And come back up again, breathe in. The palms come up and forwards as we arch forwards and exhale. And switch, breathe. Round that mid-back as much as you can, and exhale. Come back up, breathe again. Arch forwards and exhale. And switch, round the back, come back up, breathe in, arch forward, and switch again, round the back, lean backwards a little too, come back up, breathe in, arch forwards and lean forwards a little, and one more time in each direction, rounding. Come back up and breathe. The last one, arching. And back we go. We're going to let our knees go off to the sides a little bit next. And we're going to bring our right hand over the right knee. Keep our spine nice and tall. And we're going to hold on to that wrist with our left hand. All right, let's take a big breath in. We're going to let the hands go way out in front of us, over to the left, and push them away. Starting over the right knee, once again. Breathe in, circle way out in the front, over to the left, push them away, and exhale. Starting over the right knee, once again. Breathe, circle the arms around to the left, push them away, and tip the pelvis backwards. Last one, over the right knee. Breathe, circle the arms around to the left, push them away, and tip the pelvis back. Okay, let's do that same movement, but starting over the left knee. Hold on to that wrist. We'll take a big breath in. The arms come way out in front of us, push over to the right, push them out. Starting over that left knee. Once again, breathe. Circle the arms around to the right, push them away, and exhale. Starting over the left knee. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way around to the right, push them away, and tip the pelvis backwards. Last one, starting over the left knee. Breathe, Circle the arms around to the right, push them out, tip the pelvis back. Okay. Let's let the knees aim towards the front once again. We're going to keep the spine tall still. We're going to take both of our hands down by the right hip. Let's hold the right wrist with our left hand. Nice tall spine. And we're going to take a breath in. Send the hands up and over the head, over to the left as we exhale. We'll start down by the right hip again. It helps if you plant your feet out to the sides and make yourself stay steady. So I'll have you take a breath in. The hands come up and over to the left and exhale. Starting down by the right hip once again, breathe in. The hands come up and over, send them to the left. Now push your ribs back to the right. And last one, starting by the right hip. Breathe in. The hands come up and over, send them left, push the ribs to the right. Okay, let's do the same movement, but starting down by the left hip. Keep your spine nice and tall. Take a breath in. The hands come up and over towards the right this time as we exhale. Starting down by that left hip again. Breathe in. The hands come up and over. Send them to the right. Starting by the left hip. Breathe in. The hands come up and over. Send them to the right and push your ribs back to the left. And last one on this side. Breathe in. The hands come up and over. Send them right. Ribs go to the left. Okay. Next, we're going to bring our right foot out in front of us. We're going to keep the knee locked straight if possible. And let's take a breath in. We're going to just bend forwards at the waist and exhale. And come back up again. Send the left foot out. Breathe. Bend forwards at the waist and exhale. And switch again. Right foot goes out. Bend forwards and exhale. Come back up. Left foot goes out. Bend forwards and exhale. Come back up again. This time we're going to keep the spine arched. Breathe in. Arch forwards and exhale. Come back. Send the left foot out. Head and shoulders stay upright as we bend forwards, forwards, forwards. And switch again. Right foot goes out. Arch forwards and exhale. And switch. Left foot goes out. Arch forwards and exhale. Now we're going to let that right foot go up to the right. And we'll take a breath in. We're going to let our spine arch forwards, straight forwards as we exhale. Then come back again. Let the left foot go up to the left. Arch forwards and exhale. And switch. Right foot off to the right. Exhale. And switch again. Left foot off to the left. Arch forwards and exhale. Let's do one more time with each leg. Off to the right. Arch forwards and exhale. And last one with the left foot going to the left. Arch forwards and exhale. Okay. Okay. Next, we're going to get a hold of our right knee, and we're going to hug it up nice and tight, and then down again. And left knee, nice and tall. And switch again. Right knee comes up and exhale. And switch. Left knee comes up. Let's switch, but keep the spine nice and tall this time. And switch. Left knee up. Tall spine. And switch again. Right knee. And switch. Left knee comes up. Then we're going to let the right knee go off to the side. And switch. Left knee. Nice tall spine. Let's do one more time with each of these knees. Exhaling. And last one on the other side. All right. Next, we're going to take our right foot and we're going to either cross it in front of the left ankle or, if possible, bring it on top of the left knee. Let's take a breath in, bend forwards at the waist and exhale. Then come back. Let the left foot go in front of the ankle or on top of the opposite knee. Bend forwards and exhale. And switch. The right foot goes over to the left once again. Breathe. Come forwards and exhale. And switch. The left foot goes over to the other side. Bend forwards and exhale. Right. Let's switch again. The right foot comes over. This time we're going to arch the spine. Breathe. Bend at the waist. Keep the head and shoulders upright. And exhale. And switch. Left foot goes over to the right. Breathe, arch forwards and exhale. Let's switch again. The right foot goes to the left. Arch forwards and exhale. And switch again. Left foot goes off to the right. Arch forward and exhale. And switch. One more time on each side and we're going to add our hands. Breathe. Reach the hands way out. Arch the spine. Forwards, forwards, forwards and exhale. And come back for the last one with the left foot going across. Breathe, reach way out, arch the spine, and exhale. Okay. Next, we're going to let our right foot travel up to the right a little bit. We're going to keep our spine tall. Let's bring our right elbow by the right hip. We'll take a breath in and send that left hand up and over as far as we can go as we exhale. Then come back again. Send the left foot off to the left, elbow by hip. Breathe, and let the right hand come up and over. And switch again. Right foot goes out. Breathe. Left hand is up and over. And switch. The other foot goes out. Breathe. Arm comes over. Back again. Let's do one more time on each side. Elbow by hip. Breathe. Left hand over. And switch. Last one with the left foot going out. Breathe. And over we go. Okay. Good. Next, we're going to bring our right arm out in front of us. We're going to keep the elbow straight. And we're going to get a hold of the fingers. We're going to pull back on the fingers, push out with the heel of our hands. Hold that for a moment. And then relax. We're going to switch. The left hand goes out. Let's pull back with the fingers, push out with the heel of the hand. And switch again. Right arm goes out. This time we'll flex the wrist. And switch for the last one. Left arm out. Flex the wrist. Okay, good. So we're going to get a hold of our knees. And we're going to take a big breath in. Arch the spine, and we're going to come forwards and down, 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 down between our knees. Then exhale and round it back up to upright again. Then we'll take a nice big breath in. Curl forwards and down, tuck forward, close to the body, down, 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 down. Exhale, then scoop up with the shoulders, arching our backs. Let's repeat that one again. Breathe in, arching first, we'll come forwards and down, 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 down. Exhale and round back up again to upright. Take a nice breath in. Curl forwards and down, tuck close to the body downwards. Exhale, then scoop up with head and shoulders, arching the spine. The spine movements are the same, but we're going to turn our shoulders and do the same thing. Take your left hand over to the right knee. So arching the spine first. Take a breath in. Send that front shoulder forwards and down between the knees. That's it. Good, 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 good. Exhale and round it back up again. Take a breath in. Tuck this shoulder close to the body, down, 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 between the knees, exhale. Now scoop up with the shoulder, arching the spine. Okay. Let's turn the shoulders in the other direction. Breathe, arching forwards, bring that shoulder forwards and down, 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 down. Exhale, then round back up to upright again. Take a breath in, tuck that front shoulder close to the body, down, 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 down. Exhale, now scoop up so it arches the spine. Okay, good. Let's take both of our hands outside of the right thigh. Nice tall spine. We're gonna take a breath in. Let that right hand go up, and we're going to push our chest up toward the sky as we exhale. Open up the chest. And come back again. On the left side, same thing. Nice tall spine, breathe. Left hand goes up, push that sternum up and exhale. Come back one more time on each side to the right side here, breathe. Right hand goes up, chest goes forwards as we exhale. And last one over on the left side. Breathe in. Left hand goes up. Push the sternum up and exhale. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to take our right arm out in front of us. We're going to send it up to the sky. We're going to send it behind us, and we'll send it down. At your own pace, some nice big circles with your right arm and shoulder. See if you can keep the torso somewhat stationary. Just open up the chest and the shoulder on that side. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Let's do one more time up and around. Breathe. And then we're going to switch over to the other side, out in front, above us, behind, and back. Nice big circles with that left arm and shoulder at your own pace. Let's go one more time up and around and breathe. Next, we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to let our knees go out as far as they can comfortably go. Let's put our hands on the insides of the knees. The arms and shoulders are going to do all the work. Let's take a big breath in. The hands are going to push the knees out, 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 and back as we exhale. Let the hip joints surrender. Let them stretch open, open, open as we continue to exhale. And let's do this one a second time. As far as out as they can comfortably go to start with. Nice tall spine. We'll hold on to the inner knees. Take a big breath in. And the hands do all the work, pushing out and back as we exhale. And relax once again. Let's let our knees aim towards the front once again. We're going to bring one arm out in front of us. And we're going to take the other arm and fling it back and forth a little bit, loosen up the shoulders a bit, breathe. We'll take that swinging arm and let it go on the underneath and on the outside of the stationary one. See if you can come up and reach and hold the other hand, thumb, anything. And then we're going to just let the elbows drift forward, upwards, upwards, upwards first. Then we'll push the forearms up and away from our body. Let the shoulders surrender and breathe. Then we'll slowly let the elbows drift back down again. We're going to pull our forearms back into our body and roll the shoulders a little bit. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Lean that opposite arm, loosen it up, breathe. When you're ready, let it go underneath and on the outside of the stationary arm. Okay. Gonna let the elbows again drift up, 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 up. Push the forearms up and away from the torso. Let those shoulders surrender, render. Then we'll let the elbows slowly drift back down, down, down. We'll pull the forearms into us, releasing the arms. Pull the shoulders a little. Let's take both of our hands together. We're going to let the palms aim up towards the sky with our elbows bent. And we're going to make a small circle over our heads. Nice, make it as round as possible. And breathe. Let's change direction, go back the other way. Let's change direction and make the circle a little bit larger. Keep it as round as possible. And one more time, we'll change direction, go back the other way. And then we'll let our arms come back down and rest once again. Okay. The next segment is balancing. So we're going to stand up. Find a nice flat spot in the floor where the gravitational field is uniform.
It's a full moon, all bets are off. It's a full moon. That kind of makes things very quirky. Even if it appears flat.
You have to do the best we can.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just stand nice and tall for a moment. And we're going to go up on our toes and down. Up on our toes again and down. Up on our toes and down. Last time, let's stay up on our toes a little bit longer. Hold that for a moment. And then down again. I should say that it's helpful. It's better if we focus on some object on the other side of the room, not to look down at the floor in front of us. So we're going to take our right foot out in front of us. We're going to send it behind us and then down. And the left foot out in front of us, behind us, and down. First foot, the right foot out in front of us, behind us, and down. And the left foot out in front of us, behind us, and down. Let's take the right foot out in front of us, behind us. Now, keep the shoulders tall, nice and upright. Make that thigh go behind us a little higher, arch the low back, and then down again. Same thing on the left side. The left foot goes out in front of us, behind us. Make it go a little higher, but stay tall in your chest and shoulders, and then down again. One more time on each side of this one. Right foot out, behind us, a little higher and arch, and then down. And last one with the left foot coming out, behind us, a little higher and arch, and then down again. Let's bring our right foot out in front of us. We'll bend the knee, and then down. Left foot out in front of us, bend the knee, and down. Right foot out in front of us, bend the knee, and down. And left foot out in front of us, bend the knee, and down. We're going to add one more step. The right foot comes out, bend the knee, straighten the leg, hold for a moment, and then down. Left foot out in front of us, bend the knee, straighten and hold, and down. Let's do one more time on each side. This one out in front, bend the knee, straighten and hold, and down again. And the last one on the other side out in front, bend the knee, straighten and hold, and down again. Let's take one foot and bring it to the inner knee. Hold that for a moment. Keep the spine tall. Optionally, bring one or both hands up. Hold that for a moment, and then down again. Let's take the other foot on the other inner knee. Hold that. Optionally, bring one or both hands up. Hold for a moment, and then down again. Okay, we'll bring our right foot out in front of us. Let's bend the knee. Now make your spine tall, 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 tall. And then circle the foot around in one direction, around in the other direction, and down again. Left foot out in front of us, bend the knee. Make yourself tall first, then circle the foot around in one direction, in the other direction, and down again. Let's do one more time on each side of this one. Right foot out, bend the knee, make yourself tall, then circle in one direction, circle in the other direction, and down again. Last one on the other side, out in front, bend the knee, make yourself tall, and circle, and the other way, and then down again. Next, we're going to bring our right foot out in front of us. We're going to send it off to the side and hold it there for a moment. Then we're going to send that foot behind us. Let's bend forwards at the waist. Bend forwards, see if we can hold that for a moment. And then down again. I don't mean the whole body down, just the foot down. And then the left foot out in front, off to the side and hold. Send that left foot behind us and bend forwards at the waist. Hold that for a moment. And then down once again. And we'll do one more time on each side of this one. The right foot comes out. Send it to the right and hold. Send that foot behind us, but this time we're going to arch the spine and come forwards. And hold that for a moment. And then down again. And last one on the other side. The left foot goes out. Off to the side and hold. Send that left foot behind. Arch the spine forwards. Hold that. And then down. And no one fell. Okay, so we did the balancing thing successfully. Now we usually do a little breathing exercise, just a breathing exercise at the end. So let's take our seats once again. And so what we typically do, we'll do 2 breaths where we take a nice slow inhalation and let our arms come up. And then as we exhale, we go out to the sides. 2 of those. And then 2 in which we inhale, nice slow inhalation up. And then we exhale, just bringing all that down through our bodies. So, to start with, let's sit up nice and tall. And we're going to let our arms hang on the inside of our thighs. We're going to sip the air through our mouths. So gather a little saliva in your mouth. And then a nice slow full inhalation. Pause. Exhale down to the sides. Once again, the arms go on the inside of the thighs. Keep the spine tall. Let's gather a little saliva in the mouth. And again, a nice slow full inhalation. Pause. Exhale to the sides. For the other 2, we'll let our arms hang on the outside of the thighs. Let's turn our palms forwards and spread our fingers nice and wide. Gather a little saliva in the mouth and a nice slow full inhalation. Pause. Shower that energy down through the body as we exhale. One more time, let's do that last breath once again. Turn the palms forwards, spread the fingers nice and wide, gather a little saliva in the mouth, a nice slow full inhalation. Pause, and shower down through the body. Let's just pause for a moment. Let's keep our eyes closed. Let's feel our bodies from the inside. See what they feel like from the inside. Breathe. I brought a little reading to share with you today, just a brief one. Whatever else you do or forbear, impose upon yourself the task of happiness, and now and then abandon yourself to the joy of laughter. And however much you condemn the evil in the world, remember that the world is not all evil, that somewhere children are at play, as you yourself in the old days, that women still find joy in the stalwart hearts of men, and that men treading with restless feet their many paths may yet find refuge from the storms of the world in the cheerful house of love. So thank you all for coming this morning.
Thank you.
Good job, right?